You've been lied. You think the problem is you're not motivated enough. That if you just felt it more, you'd finally follow through. But what if I told you, yo, that belief is what's keeping you stuck? Not lazy, not weak, just misled. What if the very thing you've been chasing is the very thing holding you back? In the next hour, we're going to destroy the myth of motivation and show you the one truth that actually gets results, even when you don't feel like it. So stay connected till the end and follow, subscribe, and comment below. Share to your loved ones. You've been chasing motivation, waiting for the right feelings, the perfect moment, the buzz to begin. But here's the truth. Motivation is the enemy of consistency. Motivation is that spark. But discipline? Discipline is the engine that keeps the fire going. You're not seeing results, not because you're trying too little, but trying from the wrong starting point. Stick with me for the next hour. I'm about to take you on a journey that will change how you get results. For good. Let's start simple. Motivation is emotional. It's a surge that feels great, but it's fleeting. It comes, it goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is intentional. It's making a promise to yourself and keeping it, no matter how you feel. Motivation lights the fire, but discipline builds the furnace. It doesn't wait for the mood, it acts. People often say, I'm just not motivated enough. I say, that's the point. Discipline steps in when motivation steps out. Here's what happens in your brain when discipline takes over. Every time you repeat an action, like brushing your teeth, you're not actively thinking about it. Your brain turns that action into autopilot. That's because it transitions from your thinking brain to your habit brain. How long does that take? Studies show around 166 days on average, and sometimes as quick as 18 or as long as 254. You don't need motivation. Your brain does the work. If that still feels wishy-washy, let's anchor it with data. Angela Duckworth's study with West Point cadets found that grit, passion plus perseverance, gave cadets a 54% better chance of completing beast barracks than talent or IQ. In schools, self-discipline predicted academic success more than IQ. People with stronger self-control show better health outcomes, more stability, and higher well-being across life. You're hearing a pattern. Discipline isn't just helpful, it's essential. Let me paint you a picture. Michael Phelps at 5:30 a.m. training at a freezing pool. No fancy inspiration, no buzz, just discipline. He showed up every single day for years, not because of passion, but because he made it non-negotiable. That discipline system built 8 gold medals, not hype. I'll share something from Reddit, real talk. Actual self-improvement isn't about motivation, it's discipline. No setup, just sitting down and doing it, even when you don't want to, changed everything for one student. That's your maybe someday person. That can be you. Let's dig deeper. Have you ever noticed that a reward can make something feel less enjoyable over time? That's called the over-justification effect. External rewards can actually diminish your internal drive. Add in hedonic adaptation. You get something great, it feels amazing, but then it fades. You chase new highs, but they fade too. That's motivation without discipline. Discipline, in contrast, focuses on consistency, regardless of the feel-good buzz. Discipline isn't just doing, it's becoming. When you repeat actions daily, you shift identity. I'm the kind of person who does the work. That's identity-based discipline. And when identity changes, action becomes natural. So how do you build it? 1. Show up every day. No excuses, even a small step counts. This builds momentum. 2. Lower the bar on hard days. 1 push-up, 1 sentence. Just keep the habit chain alive. 3. Build structure. Remove friction, prep meals, block distractions, set reminders. 4. Use if-then plans. If X happens, I'll do Y. This concretizes discipline. 5th, track progress, not feelings. Whether you feel good or not doesn't matter. Count actions. Discipline isn't about burnout, it's about balance. Push harder isn't always better. The most disciplined people plan rest. So consistency lasts. Being rigid will only break you. Discipline includes adaptability. So let's trace the arc. You begin chasing motivation. Sunny highs, rainy lows. You plateau, stall, restart. But when discipline becomes your engine, and when showing up is identity, it changes everything. You stop being reactive. Do I feel inspired? And become proactive. I do, because that's who I am. Imagine 6 months, a year from now, still showing up. Results don't feel like luck. They feel inevitable. Here's the bottom line. Motivation gets you started. But only one thing keeps you going when the excitement fades. Discipline. Start showing up. On good days and bad, track your actions, design your life, build your identity. You don't need to feel ready, you need to commit. Discipline beats motivation every time. So here's the choice. You can keep chasing motivation, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect mood, or you can decide right now that you're done waiting. You don't need hype. You don't need more inspiration. You need discipline. You need you. Committed, consistent, and clear. Because once you start showing up, not for motivation, but for yourself, that's when the real shift begins. Discipline doesn't just change your habits, it changes your identity. And once that identity is built, you don't have to push yourself anymore. You just show up because that's who you are now. If this hit you where it needed to, drop a comment. Share this with someone stuck chasing motivation and hit follow. We've got more coming. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Let's build the kind of discipline that doesn't burn out. It builds you up. See you in the next one.